Inside the grand halls of the Luminary Academy, training continued like every other day. Blazing fire roared through the air. Waves of water twisted into enormous spirals. Thunder cracked like the sky was breaking apart. Hundreds of gifted students pushed their powers to the limit. And in the middle of all this glow stood Kai, a broom in his hand, head slightly lowered, trying not to get in anyone's way. Children with elemental gifts walked past him laughing, their powers lighting up the hall while Kai's world stayed dim. He told himself it didn't hurt, but it did. Deep inside, he wished, just once, that he could feel what it was like to belong. That night, while the academy slept, Kai stayed behind to finish cleaning. His hands were sore, his legs heavy, but he continued sweeping the endless hallways. Then, he heard something, a low hum, a vibration beneath the floor, soft but powerful. Kai paused. The hum grew louder, like a voice calling his name. His curiosity pushed him forward. He followed the sound down a narrow hallway he had never noticed before, to an old stone door covered in dust. It shouldn't have been unlocked, but when he pushed it, the door opened silently. A cold rush of air brushed his skin. Behind it was a staircase spiraling downward into darkness. Kai hesitated. He was just a cleaner. He wasn't allowed here, but something inside him whispered, "Go." He stepped inside. The deeper he went, the brighter the humming grew. Ancient glowing symbols covered the walls, symbols he had never seen before. At the bottom of the chamber, he found it, a crystal, floating above a stone pedestal, pulsing like a heartbeat, bathing the room in warm, golden light. As Kai slowly approached it, the crystal flared. As if recognizing him, he froze. "No, not me," he whispered. "I have no power. I'm nobody." But the crystal didn't care. The chamber trembled softly as the light reached toward him, like a flame stretching toward oxygen. Kai lifted his hand, and the moment his fingers touched the glowing surface, boom! A shock of blinding golden energy exploded through the chamber. Symbols lit up one by one. Dust flew into the air. The whole academy above shook. Kai fell to his knees, gasping for breath, gripping his chest. He felt something burning inside him. Not pain, but awakening. It was warm, alive, like a sun had been placed inside his heart. The crystal dimmed and then disappeared completely, melting into Kai's body like liquid light. His hands trembled. What just happened? He didn't understand it yet. He didn't know what this power was. He didn't know why the crystal chose him. But one thing was certain. He was not the same boy anymore. Early the next morning, Kai staggered into the training hall. His body still felt strange. Too light, too warm, too alive. As the elemental students began practicing, one of the bullies spotted him. "Well, look who's here," the fire student smirked. "The powerless cleaner." The others laughed. A wind user shoved him from behind. A thunder kid crackled electricity in front of his face. Kai clenched his fist, trying to ignore them. But then the crystal inside him pulsed. A flash of golden light burst from his body. Not violent, not loud, but powerful enough to knock every student back a few steps. The entire hall went silent. Everyone stared at him. Kai looked down at his hands, glowing softly with warm white gold energy. He whispered to himself, "What am I?" Above, hidden behind the balcony railing, the academy elders watched everything, and for the first time, their eyes widened. One elder murmured, "Impossible. That boy, he carries the light of the first sun."
I've been walking on a shadowed road, carrying the weight that no one knows. Every step felt heavy, every night so long. But I'm holding on, I'm finding my